Hello everyone, I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com and I want to welcome you today to my Facebook Live. I have a really fun card to share with you today. We made this last night at my card class and I thought I would do a video because it's a little bit, it's not tricky, but there's some kind of tips and tricks I have for it. So I thought I would share that with you. And I see some people are jumping on. So I just wanted to introduce myself. My name's Karina Chin and I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I've been doing this for about 15 years and I love to share stamping with everybody. It just makes me so happy. And I see Joy's here. Hello, hello. And Alandra is here. Hello, and Sharon's here. Hello, nice to see you. And if you like, you can leave a comment or like or share my video. And then what I do is do a draw for prizes because it's such a high compliment when you guys like and share my video with your friends. And it also helps me because it gets more people watching my blog who may be, or watching my video, who may be interested in stamping. So I do appreciate it. And before I start, I will quickly mention that if you like the things I'm sharing today and you're looking to buy Stampin' Up! Products in Canada, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net, and this is the current hostess code that I am using today. So last week I shared a video. This is actually a class that I run based on the Nature's Harvest stamp set. There were 3 cards. And, where is the 4th card? I haven't made my cards up yet, but this was one of them. This was the second one. I still have to do my video. And then this one I talked about stamping on cork. So if you missed that, you can actually go to my Facebook page and watch last week's video, or you can go to my YouTube channel because I do put it on there. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, it will actually give you notifications when I do more videos and get more fun stamping ideas. It's just fun. I could stamp all day long. Thank you, Joy. I see you shared. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, Alandra. Nice to see you, girls. Okay, and before I start, I will quickly mention, I'm sure everybody knows this, but Celebration is on right now. So with Celebration, it goes until the end of September. And it's such a happy time because you get free stuff. So there is a shopping special so that whenever you spend $60, you can get something for free. So you can get this bedazzling paper, which looks like this. You can get some Penguin Designer Series paper. I'll show you this today, beautifully penned paper, which is this pattern here. Is that not pretty? Do you guys want to see what this looks like? Oh, can you say wow? I'm going to show you how to make that. It's really not hard and it's kind of fun. Hello, Jerry. How are you today? Nice to see you. The Peaceful Deers, we're going to use this paper as well. I don't know about you, but I love free paper. It makes me happy. And I'm going to actually create a fun bag for another video that'll be down the road to use up my Designer Series paper. And then if you like the little farm animals, a cute little sheep, this is free with a $60 order, as well as the coordinating dies. Let me just show you the card we made last night. Oh, hello, Sue. How are you? So we made a happy little sheep card last night. So these cards were made at my Monday night card class. It's always the first Monday of the month. It's free with a $35 order, or you can just pay $20 to get the card kit. So if you're interested, you're welcome to join us in September. You just have to let me know because I have to have about 2 weeks advance notice to get the card kits in the mail. And I can mail anywhere in Canada. And you basically use whatever stuff that you have, because I cut all the pieces. So you would have to put your own sentiment in here, pick your own sentiments and your own little fuzzy animal. Maybe you have the donkey from before. A donkey would look cute there. And then to this one, textures and frames. I don't have this one yet. Has anybody actually played with this? I don't know. Hello, Joan. Nice to see you. And Summer Shadows dies. These dies are free with a $120 order, but I have to play with these yet. I've been getting ready for my stamp camp this weekend, and it took me a little longer than I thought, but I'm so excited about it. It's based around the Peaceful Cabin Suite. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, but yeah, it was a lot of cutting. And this one I think is my favorite, the Delicate Dahlias, and it's free with a $120 order. I love, love, love this. I'll see if I can dig up some cards for you guys to see. And then, of course, you know, if you want to take one of my classes and you missed it, but you get a few friends together, I'm happy to rerun some of my classes because I know someone mentioned about my Pampered Pets class. They missed the class and wanted it. You know, I'm happy to redo them if you just get a couple friends together. This was the kind of Pampered Pets treat holder that we did. And my friend Margaret, she said she's going to turn this into a Christmas ornament. Isn't that kind of fun? I can't wait to see what she does with it. But anyway, I have lots of classes. And if you're wondering where I post my classes, you have to go on my newsletter list. And the link is always in my blog. So my blog is Karina's Creations. I have a really weird spelling for my name. It's difficult. That's how you spell it. Isn't that weird? Yeah, a little strange. I get lots of variations on it, but you know what? I answer to pretty much anything. So that's kind of the host special. And then, of course, you know, if you order a lot of stuff and you get up to $375, you can get that for free. Isn't that awesome? And then, of course, joining. So if you have a huge wish list, the best deal in the whole catalog is the starter kit. It's $135. You get $165 in product. Anything you like. Look, you could even get a new Stampin' Cut and emboss machine, plus these bundles that are here. And one of them's like $81. So you have these ones to choose from. And if you need a catalog, just leave me a message, put it in the comments, and I will help you out with that. So that's kind of Celebration. Like I said, most of you on here know about Celebration, but I never know if someone new is coming on. And really, Celebration, what does that mean? Unless you're a stamping diehard person, it doesn't really mean free stuff. It should be called free stuff. Spend, get more free stuff. That would make a little more sense, I think. But Celebration works, and it's so exciting. Okay, should we jump in? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I had to mention. I don't think so. The next class I have coming up will be... I just designed it last night, and I got up 4 in the morning to get my kits together and get them in the mail. And this is kind of how I package my kits. I give them the Zoom code, and it's going to be based around the Seascape stamp set. So I wanted to show them how to make a stair-step card. So these are so easy. But it's kind of fun to have the template. And this is the new gold. What's that gold specialty paper? Oh, I love that stuff. Hello, Nez. How are you? Hello, Diana. How are you? And then with the virtual card class, we do 3 cards and we do a technique. So this one's going to be stamping with foam. So I have die cut foam piece for everybody in the class to do some stamping with it. And we're going to do some fun stuff. And then this is the other card. So this is the 3-card class. It's run in a private Facebook group, and then the girls post a card with the challenge, with the technique card that we did the previous month, and I usually draw for a stamp set, and it just gives us kind of a safe place to share, you know, our cards and ideas. And the idea was that way the girls would get to know each other because you're stamping together every single month. So it's a little smaller group, but lots of fun. So I thought these were so pretty. And I said earlier that this actually could have been a stamp camp because I only designed 3 cards. I probably could have done 8 cards. There are so many things to do with this bundle, and it's around $60, 63-ish, something like that. And then you can get a free Celebration item too. So if you're getting this, I would recommend getting that bedazzling glitter paper because you can spritz on it. And I really want to cut out the seahorse with that bedazzling paper. I just ran out of time again. Anyway, let me see. Okay, so last night I said we made these. I'm going to show you how to do this one because this one's special. This was my video last 2 weekends ago, or two Tuesdays ago, 2 weeks ago. And this is an easy fancy fold as well. And I just thought the girls in my Monday night class needed a sample of this because I think it's a super cute design, and you can put anything on here. Look, the little sheep will fit on here. You can do trees, you can do birthday cakes. I love it. And then I showed them a super easy kind of cheater. There's a little trick to this one. Christmas card, because I think you could easily make, you know, 20, 40, 50 of this design, and it uses the free Celebration paper, which I absolutely love. This is probably going to be one of my Christmas card designs. because I want to try get mine done early this year. And then the last thing I'll just quickly share is, because I am going to go with Peaceful Deer set, and once I start stamping, I totally get sidetracked and forget about what I was going to share. So these are the cards we made at our team craft night. If you were looking to get the starter kit, I would love for you to join our crafting crew team. And we stamp together once a month, and these were the beautiful cards we made. So we made 6 cards, and they all use the same design. And the Peaceful Deer stamp set, it's around $48, and it has a matching punch. And I'll show you how to use it right away, but I just think these are so pretty. And of course, we use the bedazzling celebration paper as well, but aren't these pretty? And we always stamp together the first Friday of the month, and I charge $5 plus $2 for shipping for my girls who want kits, because they're part of my team, and I really appreciate that they are part of my group. And when you're part of a team, it doesn't mean that you run classes, it just means that you have to place your own orders and enjoy the 20% discount. And that's about it that I can think of right now, but if you have any questions, send me a private message and I'll get back to you. Okay, who's ready to stamp? Okay, let me show you this one again. Okay, and I actually had a kit for this, but I kind of wanted to challenge myself. Could I make a similar set, but use Peaceful Deer? I think I could. Let me just show you this beautiful one first. I think the interesting thing about this is the die. The dies don't even really... They coordinate with the stamp set, but they just don't cut it out. It's kind of strange. So this card was based on Hand Pen Suite. So you can just get the stamp set and the dies for $63.75. But this is one of the dies. Can you see how it doesn't really... It kind of coordinates, but not necessarily. So I kind of love the fact that when Stampin' Up! Designed the dies, you kind of get bonus dies on it. And as well, it's got these little extra bits that just cut out cardstock. So I think that's kind of fun. And then for $63, then you get a celebration item. So I loved that. And I think that's all I was going to mention. Oh yeah, except with this paper. This paper is also free right now. It's a celebration item, and it was called the Beautifully Penned Designer Series paper, and it's all black and white. That's it, just black and white. And did I make a cheater thing? This is how I design my cards. When I start, I have to look at the paper. So the Beautifully Penned paper is free with a $60 order. Peaceful Prints we're going to use right away. I kind of wanted to do the crumb cake, but I thought it would do green. And then this is the other one. Who doesn't love this? With this one, you can actually just get the paper and then cut out all your critters. They're just super cute. Anyway, I think Stampin' Up! Did a really good job with stuff this time. Okay, so let's pull out a kit. I do have a kit here, but I think I'm just going to show you how to do it with the Peaceful Deer. So let's get out our pieces. You need to get, first of all, a card base that is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And then a piece of Designer Series paper that is 4 inches by 8 inches. And then the inside piece, that kind of matters. What is it? 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then the white piece is 2.5 by 2.5. And then this kind of piece that goes on the belly band, it really doesn't matter what size it is. You can kind of pick anything. I did what? The white one is 2.5 by 4. And then the Evening Evergreen is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then the belly band, again, really, it's any size you want to make it. You can make it wider, skinnier, whatever you want to do. Okay, so you're going to get out the amazing Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, which I highly recommend. I actually can't live without this one. I love it, love it. And I'm going to make a gatefold card. So to make a gatefold card, you need to score this at 2 1/8 inch. And then 6 3/8 inch. But see how that's really hard to count? What is that? I think that's 1/4. So 1, 2, 3. I don't want to bother. So what I do is I flip it around. And I think it's 2 1/8 inch again on this side. And we'll see if it works. I could be wrong. And if I am, then that's okay, because I'll just do it again. Okay, let's fold this side in. I'm using thick white cardstock with this base. I don't use thick white that often, but it's nice for kind of when you need a stiffer card base, and I think you do for this card. Okay, so that's my card base. Super cute. And then let's pull this in. And before I get started, like I said, I'm using Peaceful Deers. And I love this because, one, it's got trees. I love trees and nature. And, you know, in Edmonton, I live right by a ravine, so nothing makes me happier than going for a walk. I just love it. And it has a coordinating punch. That's $48.50. So I thought it was a good mixture of Christmas. It's got a little bunny, you know, a little baby deer. It's got Bambi in it. Like, who doesn't love Bambi? Anyway, that's what that is. And then you're going to use the coordinating designer series paper that's in the Celebration catalog. And if you want, I'll show you kind of the hard way and then the easy way. You need to score this. Like I said, it's 4 by 8. So grab some paper and score along with me. You're going to score this at 2, 4, and 6 inches. Okay, and then what it should do is it should fold it in half. So let's kind of check this. Okay, yeah, I think that's about right. Looks pretty even. And then what we need to do is we need to make a diagonal score line on each of these sections. So I put the measurements on my blog today. But this was kind of hard to describe. I don't know. Take a look at my blog and then you can let me know if I did a good job or a not so great job. And I love this scoring tool or this paper trimmer because it's so easy to see where you need to get the points in the kind of cutting track. I find this so easy to work with. And I cut all my diagonal scores and stuff. I cut some of my classes on it. I do have I have a Simply Scored scoring tool when I need to score lots of things for my classes. But this usually does the trick. Okay, and then that's what you can do. Now, let's see if I did a good job. Yeah, I think so. That's actually pretty good. I did do a good job. So all I'm going to do is go over the score lines. Now, you want to see an easy way to do it too without having to do all those score lines. I'm going to kind of back up a second. Or did I do it on... No, I used that paper already. Okay, so we'll back up a bit and we'll do it the easy way. So 4 by 8 inches, fold in half. See, it's got score lines on it now, so it'll be a little bit trickier. But look at this, fold in half. And then fold in half this way. And get your bone folder. You really do need a bone folder for this card. And you're done. And then you have to fold it in half this way. See, no measuring, no diagonal score lines on the paper trimmer, nothing. Just kind of playing with the paper. Okay, and that's the other way. And can you see what's happening here? Look at this. It's automatically folding in for me just by doing that. Okay, so let's go over this. And then when we open this up, okay, this one's opposite because I put them together, but if we pop this up this way, and we fold it in, then this should fold in. As I do this, I'm going, what? Okay, hold on, you bring in this point. Oh yeah, this corner in. This corner in, and then this center fold in. And then you pull it out like this. That's how you do it. Has anybody done origami? I'm not very good at origami, I have to say. I was on an Alaskan cruise one year with my daughter. We went on the Stampin' Up! Cruise together, and they had an origami class, and I laughed because there were so many demonstrators there. Okay, so did you see how I did that? So you have to take this point, and it has to meet up with this center line, like that. And then you take this center point and also push it in. And then once you make your score line, you are set. Or once you fold it in, you're set, I should say. Okay, so that's kind of how you get the center point of the card. Ta-da! Kind of looks like maybe a frog. Not quite. Okay, so now what are we going to do with this? That's all fine and good, but let's turn this into a card. So I actually started with this last night, and I told the girls last night that, you know, kind of, you want to sort of center this inside your card, and you want sort of the same amount showing at the top and the bottom of this point. And then I actually use liquid glue. You know, feel free to use whatever adhesive you want, but I need to line up this edge with this edge of the paper when it closes. So I need a bit of wiggle room in case it's not straight. So that's why I'm using my liquid glue. Okay, let's see here. Because if it's lined up nicely, then when you do the other side, it covers it up. Isn't that great? Who's gonna try make this card after? I know, Joy, you'll probably try this card, right? This doesn't look too hard. It's kind of fun. I'll have to make a bunch of these because it's a great way to use up your paper. Now just give it a second to dry. So I think I'll do my stamping. Let's put a block on that. You know, let's put 3 blocks on that and just set it aside for a second. Okay, so this is going to be the inside of my card. And I think I'm going to stamp, I'll make this one a Christmas card. Let's stamp sending love and peace this season. That sounds nice. And then we'll put Merry Christmas on the front. And don't you think this would be kind of a fun Christmas card for your friends? Now there's not a lot of room to write on here, which sometimes when I send Christmas cards, I'm sending so many I don't have time. I can just put to so-and-so, love Karina, or hugs Karina. Merry Christmas. So, you know, sometimes that's not a bad thing. Uh-oh, I got ink somewhere on my fingers. Do you guys ever do that? Sometimes it happens. Okay, so that's going to be the inside. So let's put that inside now. And you can see this part's not attached down. It's simply attached down at the sides. And this color here that I'm using is Evening Evergreen. I just thought it looked really pretty. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's close that up. And then we need to do a belly band. So I just cut 2 inches by, I don't know, 12 inches. And then when I do a belly band, I don't want it too tight because you need to be able to slide it off. So don't make it so tight that your person can't get into your card. And you don't have to use so much paper. I've got a bit of paper wastage. You can probably cut this down. I think mine was 10.5 inches originally, but yeah, I'm not gonna bother. And then I'm just gonna use my Stamp and Seal. Then we'll close it up and then hopefully it still slides. Yep, that's just about right. And then this needs a little bit of stamping on it. So we're gonna put our bedazzling paper, isn't that just beautiful? On the bottom of the card. Oh, I probably should have stamped first, but that's okay. It's all good. Okay, and then I have Merry Christmas already on the block. So we'll put that in black. Now I could actually use Evening. Why didn't I use Evening Evergreen? Is that what it's called? Let me check. No, I'm starting to doubt myself. Yes, it is Evening Evergreen. Okay, ooh, my Merry Christmas is crooked. Let's straighten that out. And look, I got ink on my block, so now I can't rock it. If you just go straight down and up, you won't get that. If you start rocking it, then you get a mess. So normally I would clean this, but I'm going to be really careful. Cross your fingers for me. Ta-da! Okay, that's pretty good. Now I got to clean that because that's a bit of a mess. And then I think we need a deer on here. So where is my deer and where's my paper? And where is my punch? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a crumb cake deer. I don't know. Let's see. Should we do a crumb cake deer? Or should we do a garden green deer? Let's see. Then we can decide. We'll see what looks better. Sometimes when I don't pre-design cards, I kind of play. Okay, so I'll glue this down first because I know I'm committed to keeping this color going. Like so. Okay, and then what do you think? Green deer? You know what? I might do green. It kind of looks, I think it looks nice. And then which way do I want the head to go on my deer? Yeah, that doesn't look like anything special. And then, you know, if you wanted to jazz it up more, you could put more designer series paper on these panels. We didn't really need it for this one, I don't think. Right? Because that's so beautiful. And I just colored this. This is white paper colored with Stampin' Blends. I used Daffodil Delight, Fresh Freesia, and this is Soft Succulent Blends. But, you know, I like this. And also with the punch, you know, we could make, I'll put antlers on our deer, if this is a boy deer. And then it's even got a little eyeball that gets punched out if you wanted to. I think I'm not going to put antlers though. I'm just going to go like this. Okay, so who is going to try make this card and wow their friends when they open it inside? Because really, it's so easy. Except that one fold at the side, that always kind of made me think a little bit. Okay, so I'm just putting 2 Stampin' Dimensionals. We're just going to put it right here, like so. And we'll put that on here. Okay, is that centered? Not really. So that's the nice thing about dimensionals. If you don't press hard, you can just move it. Everything is fixable, absolutely everything. And then we have that. And then I think the only thing it's missing, let's see, I have some of these, but I have no gold. So I do have some holiday rhinestones. Let's put some holiday rhinestones. They're not new, but you know, I'm kind of going with a monochromatic card. Ooh, and I do have, ooh, these would look really pretty. No, I'm going to go holiday rhinestones, and I'm just going to put 2 right here. What do you think? Okay, I think I'm done with that. But can you see how you could make a lot of Christmas cards with this as well? I think it would be easy. And then I also want to try do this with the Penguin Suite. And like I said, this was done with the beautifully penned, because it's just pretty inside. And then you can add designer series paper here, and you can make it absolutely as hard as you want. So I want to thank you for watching me today. Those are my 2 easy cards. Oh, Kathy likes it. I'm glad, Kathy. I'm so happy you like it. It's not hard or tricky at all. And then I think I showed everybody my Seahorse class cards that are coming up. And then next week, I'll have a recording from my Facebook Live. I'm going on holidays for 4 days. I have not taken a holiday in a year and a half. So it's going to be fun. And if you're interested in classes, or I can help you with anything, or organizing your own party, just send me a personal message and I'll be happy to do that for you. Thanks for watching me today, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.